With its warm lighting, the Price townhouse exudes an air of sophistication, and its exquisite interior design reflects Paulina Price's daring yet refined taste. There is a hint of a special event, given by the presence of a large chandelier that sparkles above and a table that is set with exquisite china. While standing next to the fireplace, Chanel Dupree, who is in her mid-20s and exudes radiance and style, is adjusting a vase of roses. Johnny Dinore, who is in his mid-20s and possesses a delightful and roguishly spirited energy, is currently lounging on the couch while reading through his phone. The air is quiet, but there is a sense of expectation that runs beneath the surface. With a humorous tone, Canel turns to Johnny and asks, "Are you sure you're okay with having dinner at Mama's? You are well aware that she is going to question you about the new film project." "I am able to deal with Paulina," Johanny said with a grin as he tossed his phone aside. "On top of that, I'm more concerned about her well-known gumbo meal. In order to tolerate the spice the last time, I needed to drink a gallon of water." After crossing over to sit next to him, Chanel swatted his arm and laughed as she did so. Their chemistry is effortless, embodying a blend of affection and humorous banter. As the doorbell rings, Chanel casts a perplexed gaze in the direction of the entrance. Chanel, it's already my mother here. Which person could it be? Before Johnny has a chance to answer, Paulina Price, who is in her 50s and exudes a sense of authority, comes through the door with shopping bags slung over her shoulders. The room is filled with her presence, which is larger than life, and her expensive clothing shines the brightest beneath the lights. Immediately behind her is a delivery person who is carrying a gigantic box that is covered in gold and has a massive bow on it. Paulina, be surprised, my sweethearts. This evening, your mother has something very wonderful in store for you. Chanel Mama. Mother. What exactly is this? I had the impression that we were just making dinner. Yeah, Paulina, that box seems like it's ready to star in its own movie. I'm amused by the manner in which you have raised your eyebrow. The person who is delivering the packages leaves with a flourish after Paulina gives them a wave and then sets them down. It is impossible not to catch her joy as she claps her hands. Paulina, oh, both of you, are you quiet? Are you under the impression that I would let my beloved daughter and her handsome Demira to simply have a regular dinner? You won't find me here. Johnny and Chanel share a gaze, and Chanel's interest is sparked by the exchange. She approaches the box and runs her fingers over the bow as she comes closer to it. Chanel, now, Mama, please let it out. Where can I find the box? In addition, please don't tell me that it's simply another one of your famous holiday sweaters. Paulina skulls for the holidays? Kid, if you please. In this conversation, you are speaking with Paulina Price. I don't do things regularly. While Paulina makes a theatrical gesture toward the box, her eyes sparkle with a mischievous expression. Johnny stands and joins Chanel, his light-hearted approach giving way to genuine fascination as he gets closer to her. The name Johnny, all good. You have our full focus presently. Now let's have a look at what the wonderful Paulina Price has in store for us. When Paulina takes a step forward, her voice becomes more kind, revealing a rare tenderness that is hidden beneath her powerful demeanor. Pauline, Johnny and Chanel, there is a lot that you two have been through. Having to deal with all of the Salem insanity, losing the bakery, and battling for your love are all challenges. In order to demonstrate to you how proud I am, I wanted to do something. Exactly how much faith I have in you. The look in Chanel's eyes changes, and she makes a move to grab Johnny's hand. Paulina is seen pulling a little packet out of one of the bags as the camera pans to her. The camera then zooms in on their hands that are gripped together. To continue, Pauline. To begin, pull this out. Chanel takes the envelope, her fingers quivering slightly throughout the process. She opens it and takes out a set of keys, as well as a document that has been folded. As she reads, her eyes seem to enlarge. A voice that is catching, "Are you sure that this is the deed to the bakery, Mama? If so, how? A number of months ago, we were unable to secure the lease." Paulina, displaying a proud smile, let's just say that your mother is a master at manipulating people's emotions. The building was purchased by me, Chanel. Once more, Sweet Bits is yours, unrestricted and unlocked. A low whistle is let out by Johnny, and his eyes light up with excitement. A mixture of amazement and joy can be seen on Chanel's face as he quickly pulls her into a hug. The name Johnny, to put it simply, Paulina, you are a superhero. Once again, Chanel, you've got the business. I see Chanel bursting into tears when hugging Paulina, my dear mother. I am at a loss for words. This encompasses everything. Paulina tightens her grip on Chanel, her own eyes shining with excitement. With a dramatic flourish, she pulls back and wipes a tear from her right eye. Paulina, don't go crying over me just yet, okay? Oh, please don't. This is not the end. I'm going to give this to you, Johnny. The enormous box is indicated by her motion. Johnny takes a step nearer and looks at Chanel with a puzzled expression on his face. He unties the bow and lowers the lid, showing a camera and filmmaking equipment that is of a level of sophistication that is suitable for professionals. The name Johanny Paulina. This is the very best of the best. The price must have been really high. Paulina, what a terrible misfortune. Johnny, you are a Demera with a unique perspective. The very best should be reserved for that film project of yours. For the same reason that I am investing in Chanel's ambition, I am also investing in yours. Johnny shakes his head. It is obvious that he is moved. Suddenly, he puts the camera down and embraces Paulina, which comes as a complete surprise to her. Ernest Johanny, you are so kind, Paulina, that I am at a loss for words. More than you realize, this is significant. The camera moves back, capturing the three of them in a moment that is both warm and poignant. However, there is a change in the melody, leading to a slight increase in tension. As she takes a step back, Paulina's smile begins to waver somewhat. Paulina, I have one more thing to mention. Despite the fact that I adore seeing those grins, I did not do this just with the intention of making you happy. Recently, Salem has been peaceful, maybe even too quiet. Because I have a sense that things are going to get difficult, I want both of you to have something to cling to and something to construct out of that. I am concerned, and I am getting closer to you. Mama, what do you mean? How are things going? I'm sorry, darling, but I don't have any details here. Paulina shakes her head. Just a sensation in my gut. This town is a familiar place to you. There is always someone stirring the pot, whether it is the Demeras or the Kiriakaises. I want the two of you to be prepared, powerful, connected, and holding your aspirations in your hands. As Johnny's Demera instincts begin to take effect, his jaw begins to stiffen. When he does this, Chanel leans closer him and wraps her arm around his. Johnny, who is determined, no matter what comes our way, we will face it, all at once. And if I had this equipment, I could very well record the entire confrontation. Even though the tension is high, Chanel chuckles and gently prods him. When Paulina grins, her self-assurance begins to return. Paulina, that's the way they think. First things first, let's celebrate by eating some gumbo. Keep those keys and that camera close at hand, however. You are going to require them. Is seen loitering outside the window, observing the scene as the camera pans to the window. The trio proceeds to the dining table, unknowing of the eyes that are on them, while the music builds up in a way that is both menacing and optimistic.